Hello students, welcome you all in the 10th lecture of Rise in Nationalism in Europe. In this, we will study the strange case of Britain unification. In the previous lectures, we have studied about the making of Germany and unification of Italy. These are the different nations of the European continent. Today, we are going to discuss about the Britain, the unification of Britain. Why it is called as the strange case of Britain? Because Britain was not having an historical background, or it was not having an sudden upheaval. इट मीन्स अचानक से इसके अंदर यूनिफिकेशन का जोश या फिर एक नेशनलिज्म की भावना क्रिएट नहीं हुई. इट वॉज फाउंड आउट ऑफ अ लॉन्ग प्रोसेस, नॉट बाय अ सडन अपफेल. सो लेट अस नाउ look here of the map of the Britain. Here you can see the Britain is divided into mainly four parts. That is this is the Scotland, England, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Republic Ireland. Now let us talk the difference, which is called as the Great Britain. The Great Britain includes Scotland, England, and Wales. These three combined are called as the Great Britain. Then United Kingdom. United Kingdom, it refers to the combination of Northern Ireland or amalgamation of Northern Ireland in the Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. These all form, you can see here in the black outer line, this was referred as the United Kingdom. And now the British Isles. Sometimes we ask about the British Isles. These British Isles combine of the Ireland. Ireland, we also know that England is having its own cricket team, but Ireland is having another cricket team. Here the Republic of Ireland and Ireland. Now how there was a unification of this Great Britain or the Britain unification? First of all, in the Scotland, England, Wales, in Great Britain there were different ethnic identities. Which were the ethnic identities? हर एक कोई अपनी ethnic identities थी. जैसे इंग्लैंड में इंग्लिश, वेल्स में वेल्श, स्कॉटलैंड में स्कॉट, एंड आयरलैंड में आयरिश. The English Parliament seized, but in this all, England was the most powerful because, as we all know, we have read earlier also that Catholics and Protestants are the two main sect of the Christianity. Here are the Protestants, and these Protestants were educated people, those who needed the changes in the past, or we can say the conservative nature of the society. Here the England, they were the most prosperous and powerful. Why? Because due to the industrial revolution that took place, therefore the people here were most powerful and prosperous enough. So English Parliament seized power from monarchy in 1688. Monarchy से इन्होंने कंट्रोल ले लिया था. This part we can see the south part is the England of Great Britain. Then there was conflict of Catholics versus Protestant against who will get the power. The Act of Union. The question was, what is the Act of Union, or in which year was the Act of Union formed? That is, in the Act of Union, England plus Scotland and Wales, these three countries formed the Act of Union of 1707, in which United Kingdom of Great Britain was formed. This is the unification of England. First of all, English Parliament seized the power from monarchy rule, because every country in the Europe was having a monarchy rule. Now, Act of Union. In this Act of Union, England, Scotland, and Wales formed a United Kingdom of Great Britain. And what about the case of the Ireland? Ireland में क्या हुआ? In the Ireland case, it was having a different power, and they do not want to seize with them. Therefore, the Act of Union, after the Act of Union, the British held the Protestants against the Catholics in Ireland. The British of the England, they helped the Catholics. They helped the Protestants against the Catholics. Therefore, the Northern Ireland also took part took part or helped the England in the unification of the Republic of Ireland. Later Catholic revolt too was suppressed here. Failed revolt by Wolfe Tone, one of the person of Wolfe Tone and his United Irishmen 1798. They supported the Protestants. Therefore, Ireland was also incorporated with the Great Britain in 1801. Ireland was incorporated forcibly. Forcibly, why? Because they do not wanted to. They needed an independent nation. But because of the army control and the prosperous control and the control of the Protestants, they have to incorporate with the Great Britain. After the incorporation of Great Britain or the Northern Ireland, what happened? Now there was a new functioning or the unionness or nation state. अब नेशन स्टेट को फॉर्मेशन कैसे करता वो सेम प्रोसेस टुक प्लेस. अब एक अपना झंडा होना चाहिए या फ्लैग होना चाहिए, एक नेशन होना चाहिए, एक नेशनल एंथम होना चाहिए. तो दैट्स फॉर द ब्रिटिश नेशन फॉर्म वन flag, that is this is the incorporation in this way, plus and the cross. This was the new flag. This was the new flag of United Kingdom. The national anthem, the God Save Our Noble King. This national anthem gave the feeling of nation states, and English was formed as the national language. And in this way, that was the Britain in unification was formed. After the British unification, we will go for visualizing the nation through allegories.